Well, hello there, everybody. How are you all doing this evening, this morning, for whoever's watching, this afternoon, depending on what time of day it is? My name is Tinsley Bradford, and I'm with andyouvannasseemyfeet.com, single and dating. Here to give you today's topic on Abiola's Passionista Playbook blog. Today's topic I wanted to focus on is how, as a single mom, do you stay focused on your goals and your passion and also balance being a single mom? How can you do both? I know personally, I have had times in my life where I was like, there is no way under the sun that I'm going to be able to do what I want to do what I enjoy doing, and raise this child by myself. Because face it, you don't have that other half with you every single day to pick up the parts that you can't pick up, to run to the store, get something for the baby or the small child, to go pick up the child from the daycare by a certain time after you've worked a 8-hour shift or a 9-hour shift, to go and make sure you meet with the PTA meeting and the parents at the school and the teachers to discuss things for your child. All at the same time, you have this personal passion and goal that you've been working on, and you just can't find the time to do it. How can you balance both and find that middle ground where you're able to keep it going and be successful at being a single mom and also following your passions and goals? One of the things I can start by suggesting is you must first realize that there is no reason that you can't achieve your goals. No matter if it's the fact that you're single and you're having to raise your child by yourself. It doesn't matter if you are not feeling the way you used to feel about yourself. That's up to you to change that. There's no reason for you to focus on anything negative, anything that can hinder you from growth, anything that's going to stop you from moving ahead with your goals and your passions. And the reason why I started out by saying it is because the first step is realizing it is up to you to make that happen and to not to play the blame game on everything that you're trying to achieve, because you'll never get anywhere if someone asks you why you're not doing it and the first thing that comes out of your mouth is, well, I'm a single mom, I can't get to it. You have to make time for the things you want to make time for. So some of the things I did along the way, my daughter's 18 now, thank God. She's pretty much a big girl. But as she was growing up, there was a lot of things I wasn't able to do as a single mom, and I needed help. So I can strongly suggest, if you have family, if you have friends, if you have anyone you trust and you can depend on to help you out on occasions, then ask them. Ask them, hey, can you babysit for tonight for me? I'm working on something that's very important to me, and I would love it if you just chip in for a little while and help me out so I can work on this. Bam, you got that done. If by chance that particular person is not able to do it, think about this. Spend a little bit of your time doing something that you may not want to do so that you can make sure you do what you want to do in the future. And what I mean by that is, if you're on your lunch break at work and you know the child's at the child care, instead of using your entire lunch break to eat and sit around, hey, pull out your laptop or your pad, whatever you use to write and work on whatever your passion is, and start working on it. If there's something that you need to do that's away from work, figure out that middle ground, or maybe that one time during the week you can work on it. If your child is away on the weekends, work on it on the weekends. That way you know you get it done because your child's away. You don't have anything really holding you up. How about nap time? If the child is asleep, try to find times to squeeze in that time you dedicate to nobody but yourself and your goals and your passions, whatever they may be. What we have to do is realize that there is so many opportunities and so many ways for us to achieve our goals without us making excuses after excuses after excuses. Realize that the only way you're going to get it done is if you make it happen. I also can suggest that when you are trying to do something, be true to it. Always stay focused on it. Make sure you remain consistent with it. And don't ever give up on your dreams and goals because you feel you cannot accomplish them now that you've given birth. I've heard so many people too many times say things like, oh, well, I had so much passion and my dream was to do this and my dream was to do that, but I wasn't able to do it once I had the baby, and my passions and dreams kind of had to take a back seat. Then they never go back there and get them. They just kind of sit there and collect dust, I guess. You have got to realize Having a baby is a bundle of joy. And while it can be sometimes stressful and it can be sometimes very tough, I can agree with you. You have to find that way to make the things that make you happy as well outside of the baby, and what brings you joy and what you know will also bring you some form of fulfillment in your future. You have to make those things happen. And the only way, once again, you can do that is if you start with you. Being a single mom is not doomsday. Being a single mom, if anything, may motivate you to even do something else that you didn't even realize you had a talent for. You know, all those different people that come up with all these different ideas. You know where that came from? A lot of them are single moms that sit around the house coming up with ideas that they feel can help them out and would help other moms just like them. Then bam, they came up with a great idea. Now they're somewhere rich and they're not having to worry about being a single mom because they got all kind of nannies over the house taking care of the baby. All right, so I wanted to make sure you got that. Everything I said, and if you want to press rewind, please do, because you want to make sure you don't miss that information. I have also written a blog. Make sure you check it out because it has a little bit more detailed information in there that I feel can add value to your life and to this topic. I hope today's information has given you something to take forward and move forward with, and that it can help you out with any type of dilemma you may have while trying to figure out how to balance your life without losing your marbles. Make sure you visit andyouwannasee-my-feet.com, single and dating. And as you can see, I'm here in my lovely home. It's Christmas time. I love this time of the year. I got my Christmas decorations up. I'm feeling good. Tomorrow I'm going to probably go out there and hang up some lights on the outside, and I'm just looking forward to it. Celebrate, celebrate. And one more thing. I want you to look at the mirror, in the mirror, and say, I am dependable. I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am capable. I am empowered. I am the bomb. And I can do anything that I set my mind to. Have a wonderful night, day, afternoon, whatever it may be while you're watching this, and have a great one. Bye-bye.